Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video. You are watching my YouTube channel and my name is Muhammad Bilal. Today's video is gonna be very important for you guys because in today's video I'm gonna tell you why you can't speak English even after you understand everything what the other person is saying. What are the reasons why you can't speak English fluently, confidently and automatically? So my question to you is, how did you learn your mother tongue? When you were a child, when you were a baby boy or daughter, how did you learn your mother tongue? From your parents, by listening. So just make sure if you are listening, if you are understanding and you are saying, sir, I understand everything, but unfortunately I can't speak English. But my question to you is, how did you learn your mother tongue? How did you learn your Punjabi, Urdu, Saraiki, Balochi, Pashto, whatever the local language you have? How did you learn from your parents? By listening, by input. Listening with your ears, not with your eyes. You learned everything with your ears. So you are a lucky person if you are understanding. There isn't any problem to speak English. There is a sentence in English: action speaks louder than words. Action speaks louder than words. So I think I have told you the answer. But the question you have raised is, we understand everything, but we can't speak English. So I have responded. I have answered you that action speaks louder than words. Take a start. Start speaking English. Doesn't matter you are making mistakes or not. Let's see if you can speak in front of the other person. If you are speaking and you are conveying your message and other person is understanding you, you are speaking absolutely right. There isn't any mistake in your speaking. If the other person is contented with your speaking, if the other person is listening to you, it means that you are speaking well. You are at home in English. Why I'm telling this? Why I'm asking you to just start speaking? Because this is not your mother tongue. This is not your local, this is not your regional language. This is English. This is your second language. You have to take start. You start speaking. Please start speaking. Don't think about grammar rules, present tense, past and future indefinite and things like that. These are stupid things. Throw them away. Start speaking English. There is nobody else gonna stop you to speak English if you yourself start speaking English. Speaking comes with the listening and speaking comes with speaking. The more you speak, the more you will become expert in English. As I told you, how did you learn your mother tongue? How did you learn your mother tongue? With your ears, not with your eyes. You listened a lot to your parents. When you were a child, you listened a lot to your parents. Your parent used to say when you were a child that my daughter, my son, you listen and listen. You took everything deep into your brain very far. That's why you are never going to forget it, and that's why you're really fluent in English and you speak without grammar rules of your local language. That's why you can speak fluently, confidently in your mother tongue instead of English language. And the reason behind is why we can't speak. Because we think that maybe possible when I'll start speaking English and maybe possible I'll stuck in my speaking. Don't do that. Don't think too much about English. You can make mistakes. Maybe possible I'm making mistakes in my speaking right now and you're listening to me. There is no problem because this is my second language. This is not my mother tongue. I may make mistakes, but it's okay with me. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference if I'm making mistakes or not. But if you are understanding what I'm saying, it means that I'm speaking right. If you are contented, if you are satisfied with my speaking, you are listening to me 100% with your ears and you are understanding each and every single thing what I'm saying, that means I'm speaking right. there is no problem in my speaking. There is no grammar rules when you speak. Once you have started speaking, just keep going on, convey your message and use simple words, to the point words, so that other person may understand you. So take a start, please. Don't think too much. Take a start. I remember when I was doing my graduation, and one of my teachers used to speak in English. I loved him a lot. The way he used to speak, the way he conveyed his message, I love him a lot. And I think all credit goes to my dear teacher, and this is the reason why I'm speaking to you. He used to ask us, as a class, he used to ask us that you are not allowed to speak in any other language other than English. Only you are allowed to speak in English in the class. If you want to raise any question, if you want to ask anything, just you are allowed to speak in English. You have to raise your question in English. If you can't raise your question in English, then I will ask questions to you. So that is the reason why student used to ask that teacher that, sir, is this, sir, what is this, what is that, what is the difference between this and that. So it was compelled for us. Sir forced us to speak English. So it was I think it became mandatory for us to speak in English. So that is the reason why I love him a lot. He is still my ideal teacher, and I still love him a lot. As a teacher, he is my ideal person, and I learned a lot of things from my teacher. So start speaking English. Don't think too much about grammar rule. Don't think too much about the stuff like that. Just throw them away. All those books which consist of grammar rules and the things like that. There is no problem at all. Just convey your message. Just start speaking. Just take a start. Please, I'm requesting you, take a start. Don't think too much about grammar rules. When you will take a start, with the passage of time, in the course of time, you will repeat. You will not repeat. When you will start speaking again and again, over and over, you will overcome mistakes. You will start speaking well the way you speak in the past. For example, I'm making mistakes now, and after when I have filmed this video, I will watch this video again and I will try to overcome the mistakes, the errors which I have made in this video, and I try to remove them the next video. And next video, when I will record the next video, I will try not to repeat those mistakes which I made in the last video. So this is what I'm making you understand. Start speaking English. This is not your mother tongue. If you are at least understanding, it means that you are at the point that you have to start speaking. So what you have to do is, this is super important, how you have to take start. Okay, if you are understanding 100%, you are saying I understand but I can't speak. Okay, take a start. For example, you get up early in the morning and you have started speaking in English. Okay, so if there is a point where you are forgetting something, you can speak in your own language, no problem. Okay, and try to speak again and again and again throughout the day, throughout the night. Start speaking again and again. With the passage of time, you will memorize those vocabulary words which you forgot when you were speaking in the morning. And next morning, when you will start speaking those words which you forgot yesterday, today you are remembering those words. You have memorized those words which you forgot yesterday in your speaking. Last day you forgot the words. Today you are memorizing those words. Today you are speaking using those words. So try to speak. Please try to speak. This is super important thing. which I told you earlier, is action speaks louder than words. Okay, when you will try to speak, then when you will try doing practical things, then I think it will become easy for you. So when you take easy, everything becomes easy. When you take something difficult, it becomes difficult. When you take impossible, it becomes impossible. So you yourself have to change impossible into possible. You can do it. At the end, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. See you later, alligator in a while, crocodile. Just go under this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, press bell icon, and never forget to leave a comment below. Until next time, keep watching my YouTube channel. Bye bye.